Hello, Familia. Welcome, welcome. My name is Magdalene Janet. If you are new, you guys, I've been away for a whole week. I haven't been away this long all year. I've been very strict about my filming schedule, but I'm back. I took the time off because I got a PRF treatment done. It's kind of like a skin treatment. It's cosmetic, so it's not like anything serious. Well, it could be serious, but it took about a week to recover because I was super, super swollen. So basically what it is, it's a beauty treatment. They take blood from from you. They take your own blood. That's what I'm trying to say. Look, I can't film anymore. I forgot. They spin it and they warm it up and it separates. The yellow stuff here, I'll show you a picture. That is protein that also creates collagen. That stuff is injected into my face, mainly my crow's feet area, and then a little bit here, my smile lines, and that was it. But I was really, really swollen. I didn't bruise at all, so I wanted to give myself a full week to recover. And because it was my first time doing it, I didn't know how I was gonna react. I didn't know if I was gonna bruise, if I was gonna be swollen. I was like, you know what, let's take the week. And I was just chilling. I was cleaning up and trying to get organized. So we start fresh today. Today is Saturday. So it's been 8 whole days I have not worn makeup, like base makeup. I was doing my eyebrows and a little bit of mascara. I'm excited to be back because while I was on break, I went to Sephora because there's a lot of newness going on. We first have Innisfree Daily UV Mineral Sunscreen. You guys know I am on the search and hunt for a good mineral sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen is best for brown skin with melasma because mineral sunscreen has zinc oxide and it blocks the sun rays from hitting your face as opposed to chemical. It kind of melts it off. YSL has a cushion foundation. Girl, I've been hearing about Rhode bronzer sticks, and when I went to Sephora to pick my order up because I did an online pickup, a bunch of these were sold out, so I'm so happy I got it before. Orgasm Fantasy, these new blushes from NARS. The old blushes weren't a thing and I didn't like them, so I'm happy we have some new ones to try out. And Huda Beauty's new perfume. So we have 5 new products to try out. Well, first things first, I did my skincare. I did my Medicube pads, the Haru Haru Wonder Essence, a moisturizer, the Clarins, and then this. When it comes to skincare, oh wait, before I forget, so you guys know, I will have everything tagged here on screen. When you see pop-ups, it's me adding each product that I'm using. So today I'm gonna be tagging these 5 from Sephora or wherever I find them. You can shop on YouTube and it does help my channel out so much. You guys know I'm a full-time YouTuber, so everything helps. Of course, I will always have everything in the description box with shades and everything. And of course, you know you can always ask me question. Mineral sunscreen. This one has 17% zinc oxide. Oh, and I got my nails done. I got red again because it's so cute. So zinc oxide is a white powder. That white powder is what tends to give us that white cast. Innisfree is a Korean beauty, a K-beauty brand. Let's see what this white cast is all about. I did my eyebrows so that I don't come on looking super busted. This looks like clay. It doesn't smell. It doesn't have a scent. Why can I not speak? God, it's kind of like blue-green. And finish? All right. When it comes to skincare and sunscreen, if your foundation tends to peel and you're like, it's the sunscreen. Oh my God, I think I put too much. But honestly, for me, it's never too much. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so if you tend to peel, it could be the sunscreen, but it could also be that you have too much skincare going on. A lot of times, like I've told you in the past, I limit my skincare, especially if I'm gonna wear makeup, to 5 products. That's gonna include the sunscreen. Whatever you feel is most important, include that in the 5. Speaking of, this is white casty, obviously, but a trick I always say, if you watch my YouTube shorts, I always say to wait, because I'm doing like a series on testing out mineral sunscreens. I also have a playlist on that one too. Let this sit here for a little bit so that it becomes a little bit translucent and then you blend it out. Skin warm is truly a magical thing, I swear. It's been a few minutes and you see my face here? It's not as white. How did I figure that out? I have no idea. I just kind of started doing that and noticed that it worked. I did, I think, put too much, but it's okay. Just gonna blend it all the way down here. Let me put some on my arms. It feels very lightweight. Doesn't feel heavy. I always find though, I don't know if it's me, that, you know, like the thicker sunscreens, those are the ones that I find peel your makeup a little more than these thinner ones. But also, I really do believe this trick in letting your sunscreen kind of just dry down really help your skin warm up to it. Oh my god, do I look like a Smurf? I think I do. Okay, let's let this dry down a little longer, maybe another like 30 seconds. So far I love the texture of this. And this is, let me read. This has SPF 45. It retails for $22. Oh yeah, it does have a green tint mineral sunscreen with 8 types of hyaluronic acid and soothing silica that protects while neutralizing visible redness. That makes sense. It says pat gently until the green is neutralized. Oh wow, okay. Innisfree is available at a lot of places. I did see it that it was on Amazon during Amazon Prime. It's at Kohl's. It's at a lot of places. I've been also absolutely loving the Rare Beauty eyebrow tints. That's what I have on right now. Let's add a little more since I have sunscreen on my eyebrows. This is the shade Cool Brown. I have sunscreen all over my eyebrows. And while we let this dry down, become translucent or a little bit invisible, let's read up on the new YSL Skin Affair Glow Cushion Foundation. I got one shade because I feel like this shade is mine. This is really big. I didn't realize how big this thing was. I'm in the shade MN 7.5. It comes with this pad, you know, it's YSL. Oh, how cute. Let's open her up. Looks like this. Do have a neutral undertone, so when I was looking at Sephora, this looks like this would be my tone, but let's read on it first. This is the Skin Affair Soft Glow Cushion Foundation. It retails for $49 by YSL. It comes in 31 shades. I'm in the shade MN 7.5. This is a lightweight, medium coverage cushion foundation for a seamless, all-day soft glow. It has squalene and amino acids. The coverage is medium. Ooh, I thought I was gonna get more coverage on this, but this looks like it's a medium. So let's see. Ooh, dang, this is like good pigment. It has good pigment. It's a little warm. Let's see if it oxidizes more to a neutral. What it feels like, it kind of feels like paint. You know how a lot of neutral cushion foundations have very watery thin feel? This one feels like a very thin, I would say, cream foundation. You know me, I like to describe textures because textures, it matters when you're describing something, especially when you are watching and you can't really physically touch this. For example, the L'Oreal one, the one I just reviewed, that one's much thinner. That one does feel like the Tier cushion foundation. So this texture is a little different. So I kind of like that. Right now, honestly, the white cast doesn't really matter because we're going to wear makeup. It's only an issue if you're not wearing makeup. Kind of like me. All last week, I wasn't wearing makeup. I tested out a new mineral sunscreen and it was like, ooh, girl. Let this dry. I feel like I don't want my foundation to peel or risk it to peel. So let me wait a little bit. We're going to treat this as a primer. I'm not going to wear primer. Let's see how the foundation works with no primer. While we wait, you guys, I just got this new shirt. This is going to be my new filming attire. Look how cute it is. You know, I love me a good halter slash tops that go this way. I don't know what that is, but like a halter. And look how cute. I got it during Amazon, the sale. Look. Oh, this is how the back looks. So this is the new uniform. You know, I wear the same thing when I film. Having a uniform just helps. Honestly, it's like that whole decision fatigue. That's me. Not the white cast on my shoulders. All right, let's see. With cushion foundations, I do find that tapping is going to be best. Oh, by the way, with my PRP treatment, I did a YouTube shorts describing like what the process was. It has a bit of a scent. It has like a clay scent. I don't know if that is what it is, but that's what it smells like to me. I'm just gonna tap this in. It feels very lightweight and breathable. I'm gonna put some in my under eye area because it's lightweight. I really actually like that. It works. Okay, I feel like because the sunscreen is so white casty, I'm like, am I not getting the full color? It's very skin-like, though. No foundation, foundation. Okay, this is actually, it's nice. It feels very, like, lightweight, I would say. Yeah, tapping motions, too, you are going to get the most pigment out of this. The color's good. Up the other side. Okay, what I want to know and see is how this is gonna dry down. It looks very nice. There's no peeling. I will say it's mixing pretty well with the sunscreen. Okay, now it's starting to, I feel like it's oxidizing a smidge. I think it also provides more than a medium coverage. It has a little more pigment than I thought. I thought this was gonna feel and look more like a skin tint, but no, we got good coverage. Okay, it is currently 9:50. You know, we're gonna do an all-day wear test. Let's let this dry because it does feel very wet. See how it dries down? The reason I do let my foundations dry is because it helps with longevity and it helps you see how the foundation's gonna look and wear for the most part. So if you don't have the 10 minutes, I'm gonna wait right now. It could be 2 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, whatever you have. Just let your foundation kind of dry down and adhere to your skin just so you can see how it looks. And it also warms up to the skin. I'm telling you, skin warm is where it's at. I'm back. I don't know. I think it's been about 10 minutes. The foundation does oxidize. First of all, the swatch, you see how I got a little bit darker? Does oxidize in a more neutral way, which is good. Remember when I first applied it, it was a little bit warm. But like I always say, skin warmth is really that girl. So I feel like it has warmed up a lot in these 10 minutes. It's kind of dried down a little bit, but you still have that radiance. That is probably both of these working together. This is also a bit of a lumi product. It's not matte. So skin looks good, girl. It looks very healthy. Very, very healthy. Let's see if we can build on a little bit. Let's see if we can add a little on the melasma right here. I like my nose. Need it a little more. This really smells like clay, this foundation. Let's see how it's building. Oh yeah. I like this loomy look, but I also like with these, for the most part, I don't know, we're gonna have to see, cushion foundations. They really tend to last a long time. I think it's because of the very thin texture and it adheres to the skin because of that thin texture. No, that's just my hypothesis, but I kind of like doing this. Looking good, looking good. Okay, now we're on to product number 3. These have been all over the internet, girl. So these are the Pocket Bronzing Long Wearing Cream Bronzers from Rhode. They retail for $25. They come in 8 shades. I have the shade here, Bake. It is a medium to tan with neutral golden undertone. It delivers hydrating, buildable color, blending seamlessly, adding sun-kissed warmth and soft definition to the skin. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the blushes. I just could not get them to work for me. So let's see how this works. Oh, she's a little baby. Little pocket, okay. The shade Baked. You know, it looks like this. This is how Rhode products look with a blush. So this is all the product we get. Depending how creamy and pigmented it is, this could work. So let's bring her down. Swatch. Oh, that's a good shade. It's a little golden, more golden than neutral, I would say. We're gonna use my favorite number 47 brush from Sephora. I'm gonna grab the product. Oh yeah, that looks good. We're gonna blend it out. Felt like with the blushes, like it blends out away quickly. I'm like, did I not use enough product? You know, sometimes that happens. So with the bronzer, we're gonna try it here, here. We're gonna add a little dimension to our skin. That's what bronzers do. Very different from a contour that tends to restructure, create shadows. This is just gonna create a little warmth so we don't look too one-dimensional. And this is blending out in a true dream fashion. Wow. Oh, this is nice. It's very blendable, extremely creamy and blendable. Sometimes when it comes to cream products, they tend to be a little, what can I say? What word can I use? A little stiff. Sometimes because you need to warm up the product. A lot of cream products, I feel like you have to warm them up, but not this one. This one kind of comes ready to go. Wow, this is nice. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wow, this is much nicer than I anticipated because I didn't, you know, like the blushes. I didn't have high expectations. Don't judge me, but I was low-key judging this. Oh, the pigment. Okay, this is nice. I like that, you know how my skin tone, it looks a little more red. So I like. Ooh, yes. A little bit does go a long way. I feel like the amount I used the first time worked. I think I went a little heavy-handed. You know how I am though. You know how I am, how I'm always doing the most. Let's go right here. Okay, she snatched. Snatched. All right, speaking of, NARS released these new blushes. This is pretty. It comes in a glass. Let's see some info. This is the new Insatiable Longwear Liquid Blush. It comes in 11 shades with one shimmer finish. It retails for $36. This is a buildable pigmented packed liquid blush with lightwear, vibrant, true color payoff with up to 16 hours of wear. Now my hand is completely on. We're gonna add it right here. Wow, this is pigmented. Rose, what is this? Rose something. No, Orgasm Fantasy. It looks very nice and pigmented. Let's add a little more. I want to pick it up with this. No, this brush is too big. Let's do this one, the Morphe M204. I like to saturate the product on the brush, like this. You apply it on your face, it's diffused. Because I have a very small face, this is the best way I find blush looks good and it doesn't look like it exploded. We can add like a little dot here, a little dot there, because we don't know what we're working with. Then what we have on this brush, we're gonna blend it. Oh, this is pretty. Very pretty pink. This pigment's nice. Oh yeah, this is my type. Last blush that NARS came out with, it was like a stick blush, which was cute. And then before that, they had like a liquid blush that I just could not get with. And I think they discontinued it. This blush is very nice, very pigmented too. My little blush blindness, a little bit. But I haven't added my concealer. Let's add a little blush here. A little blush there. Okay, we have something here. The blush here is a little sharp. Let's just blend that out. Okay. I literally forgot about this, how good this concealer is. This is a Tower 28 Serum Concealer in the shade OC. Let's add a little here. No, this shade is too, not this one. Shade NoHo. I want to add it like right here, the center. And I want to, you know what I just thought of doing? Cut the cheeks with the foundation. Because we have this sharp edge. Oh yeah, that works. And if you're like, wait, this line is way too sharp, you're gonna get the bronzer brush, blend that out so it doesn't look too sharp. I'm like feeling this look, especially not wearing makeup for a week. I always feel like anytime I don't wear makeup for a certain amount of time, my skin, when I wear makeup for the first time, it looks so good. You know, your skin's been resting. Let me add a little bit of blush here. Just kind of tap that back in. To get a little bit of setting spray, let this settle in with all the creams. Like, where's my fan? I cleaned my desk. I cleaned all of my brushes. I'm like, did I misplace things? I sure did. Okay, is it me or the bronzer looks lighter? Do I need to add more? Did I speak too soon? Wait a minute. Should I just add more blush too then? You know how I get. Here, let me add it on my hand here. Right here at the top of my cheek though. Okay. All right, let's set to the skin down. I kind of want to use the Sephora collection in the shade Peach for my face. So we're going to get a little powder puff. Actually, we're going to get the powder puff, but what I've been doing, I love this Makeup by Mario brush. This dual end, this bigger end. I've been saturating with powder. This is going to give you a much lighter weight look. If you don't like a lot of powder puff deposits a lot more product. We're gonna embed all that powder, like the bristles, especially because this brush is clean. We want to really get it in there. When we diffuse it on our face, it's diffused evenly, such as this. This way you have more control of the powder. And it'll give you more of a like everyday skin look, not too much of a matte look. But you know me, I love me a good matte look. Press that in. And then with your powder puff, I like to add just a good amount here. Oh, with my PRF treatment, I'm at a little bit of banana bread from Huda. It's supposed to help with the hollowness in my under eyes. I feel like it's helped a lot. They don't feel as hollow or look it. But like I said in my video, with treatments like this, you just never know because your body could react well the first week and then it doesn't really take, or your body could react well 100% the entire time. So like I always say, only time will tell how things turn out. I don't know, like I'm trying to see, do I want to wear like a blush bronzer, like a powder? Should we just let the cream blush and bronzer shine do its thing? Let me think. Let me think. I finished everything up. Everything looks pretty good. I don't know why this looks patchy. I'm gonna go in with a little more of the blush, but because we're already powdered down, I need to really blend this out. Make sure we're not too, that we don't pull. I don't like that. Why does the blush look patchy? Listen, none of the makeup has peeled. So that's nice. That's a good indication of the sunscreen. So this is how it looks. It looks pretty good. Just thinking the blush is looking a little funky, but it's okay. So let me go comb my hair, finish up. I'll be right back. Last product, product number 5. It is the new Huda Beauty fragrance. This is the only thing I got in PR from this haul. And oh, it smells good. Remember they were saying how it smells like fish? It does not smell like fish. Oh, it smells like, it's rosy. Floral. That's what I'm trying to say. Rosy. It smells very floral, very fresh. It's the Easy Bake Intense perfume. It retails for $79. Yeah. Fragrance family is floral, wild cherry. Yeah, it does smell like wild cherry. Oh my God, it does smell like cherry. I knew there was something else in it. White flower, cinnamon bark, and caramel milk for the key notes. Although that sounds very sweet, it doesn't smell sweet at all. I've used it now like 4 times. I really love how it also lasts like all day. All day. It smells so good. I really love this packaging. It literally Easy Bake perfume. It just doesn't smell like the Easy Bake powder. I felt like it was gonna kind of smell like that, but this smells like a sweet floral scent. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, talk about sunscreen. I like this. I think it applied very well, and most importantly, it applied well with makeup. It didn't peel. I did have a bit of a white cast. 1, I did add too much. 2, mineral sunscreens will always have a white cast. That's just the name of the game because of the zinc oxide. It's a white powder. So I like it. I don't think this is the worst white cast. I felt like it was very blendable, but like I said, you have to wait a few minutes for your skin to warm up and it kind of becomes transparent. So that's the trick I always tell you to do when it comes to mineral sunscreen, especially if you have melasma. We want our melasma to not get worse, and mineral sunscreen is gonna be our girl, especially too if you're doing skincare treatments that cost thousands of dollars. This is honestly the cheapest skincare treatment you can possibly ever use and do and start with is a sunscreen. Moving on to the foundation, I like it. Didn't have a lot of hope. I saw it, I was excited about it, but then I kind of forgot about it, and then I'm like, okay, let's try it out and see. I really love the feel. It is very lightweight, it's pigmented. I do feel like it does provide more coverage than what the description says. The description says it's a medium coverage. I think it's more medium buildable. As we know with cushion foundations, they're always gonna give us like a lightweight feel. It's not gonna ever be too thick or too heavy on the skin. So this is exactly that. I like it. It looks really good. It applies well. It sets well. So the bronzer, something about the bronzer, I feel like it's disappearing. And this is the issue I had with the blush. You guys saw it applied beautifully. It was super pigmented, and then I was like, whoa. But then as I was setting and finishing the rest of my makeup, I feel like it goes on this whole disappearing thing. And this is exactly how I felt about the cream blush. But let's see how it wears. Depending how it wears, if I have zero bronzer, by the time I come back, it's gonna be a no. It's nice for what it is, but the wear test will tell us. I like this. I think she's very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. Typically with liquid blushes, a little bit does go a long way. I like the texture. It's a little thick. It has like a jelly cream feel to it, which makes it apply in a very pigmented manner. I feel like my blush this side, hold on, that's the issue. Yeah, I feel like the blush looks a little funky too. I'm starting to think, is it this? Can't be the foundation. Add a little bit of my Kosas with this brush. I did tap it like this, just a little bit, just to set it down. Well, let's get a little bit of bronzer. Bronzer brush has bronzer already. So far, I like the makeup. It looks pretty natural, you know, as natural as possible. So let's see how things wear, and let's see if I still smell divine, like a floral sweet treat by the time we get back. In front of the window, because you guys know we like different views over here, and I will see you later. Bye. In front of the window, it is gloomy, but there's a lot of light coming in. It's also a little bit later in the day. Well, kind of. It's 11. Okay, look, let's get close. What do we think how the blush, bronzer, and foundation look on this side? It looks good. No peeling. You can typically see peeling if peeling happens now when you set your skin down, but no, it looks good. Makeup looks good. It doesn't feel heavy. I do have a full beat on, but it doesn't look or feel like it. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm really keeping my eye on the blush and the bronzer to see if it's gonna do anything funky. All right, let's start. Familia, she's back. It's been all day. Let me make sure I don't look crusty. It's 8:30. We've had these new makeup products and perfume all day long. Two things I want to point out. This is at around 2 o'clock. I wanted to show you how the actual tone of the foundation looks on my skin. It looks pretty good. It does oxidize, I feel like, a little more than I anticipated. Not a big deal. You see my neck? You see these white lines? The sunscreen just kind of sat in my little lines on my neck, which I thought was very strange, so I wanted to show you. Wear test at around 5 o'clock. Everything was looking really good at this point. Pleasantly surprised how good things look. Considering it was pretty hot today, everything looked well put together. Nothing is separating. Foundation, I feel like it warmed up very well. Blush, bronzer, surprisingly also warmed up very well. It doesn't look as patchy as we've started with. You know with skin warmth that happens. All day long later, let's look at how the skin looks closely. Wow, this looks good. Foundation is a little oily. You can see, but that happens. Blush, bronzer, it lasted pretty well considering I was on the no train this morning. The bronzer, you can still see it's on my forehead. So this is a really good makeup day. Let's get really, really close so you can see. The sunscreen, I liked the formula. I think it works well with makeup. The white cast is too white casty. It has 17% zinc oxide and it's 45 SPF, which is a long wearing sunscreen. It got the job done, but I know it's not gonna be my favorite because the white cast to me is just too strong. The formula is nice. It's very hydrating. It works well with makeup. If you don't mind the white cast, this is a really good quality and it feels great. Am I gonna reach for this? I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe I will. It's one of those things. And I don't like that it got stuck in my necklines. I was like, what the heck? It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. The foundation I really like. I think this is beautiful. It's stunning. It provides coverage. It lasts all day. It gets better with skin warmth. Throughout the day, your skin just looks even more beautiful. It is a little bit blurring. I just love how my skin looks. And girl, this is what? 11 hours later? This is a yes. She's expensive, but is she a dupe? Should I dupe this out? Let me know, let me know, let me know. I like these. I think they worked out well. We did have a little hiccups here and there, but overall the wear test is where the proof is in the pudding. And do we smell good? Oh damn, I still smell good. Yeah, I could smell the floral. Wow, 12 hours later. It's not as potent, obviously, but I didn't reapply. Huda Beauty, she's my girl. I like floral scent. I like a fresh scent personally. I just feel like they're so feminine and fun, and especially like for the summertime. So if you want a very floral scent like flowers, get it because it feels so good and it lasts. I don't know why I'm so surprised because I've worn it before, but I guess I didn't really pay attention when I worn it like a wear test. But yeah, okay, she's a yes. And do we look gastadas? Do you think I look gastada? Not really. I think I look pretty good considering I haven't worn makeup in a week, right? Chiming in day 2, I actually am wearing most of the makeup, well, all of the makeup on this side of the face, the blush, the bronzer, and the YSL. It looks really good with the mineral sunscreen. I think the mineral sunscreen works well. I just put too much on day 1, so today I added a little bit less on my face, and then I just added additional like right here, and it worked. Kind of changing my mind on the sunscreen. I really like it. You just have to learn how to work with it. Foundation, bronzer, and blush really look good today. Now that we know what we're doing. I wanted to pop in to show you a quick day 2. You didn't see me apply it, but you know, you gotta trust me on this one. Because on next video, you're gonna see this, what's happening here. Okay, bye. These 5 products were successful. This is it, Familia. I will have everything tagged below for you. If you have any questions, you guys know, ask me. I'll try my best to reply to you. I typically try to reply right away the first 2 days so that we're all like in the mix, you know? But this is it. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, especially if you made it to the end. You know you're a real one. You know. And don't forget to subscribe right here so you don't miss out on any videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!